All right, so 2016 was a crazy year for sneakers. There was a lot of drops, a lot of stuff that I picked up, a lot of stuff I missed out on, but ultimately I made this list out of the sneakers that I was able to obtain, so I don't want to waste any time. Let's jump into it. All right, and at number 10, we've got the True Blue Jordan 3s. You guys know the deal with them. They dropped on Black Friday. Nike Air on the back, classic True Blue colorway with the red on the back of the tongue, how they originally released. These had to make the list. They absolutely had to make the list. I love Jordan 3s. It's definitely one of my top favorite retro sneakers, and this is maybe my favorite Jordan 3 colorway. The only reason they're at number 10 and not in the top 3 is because of the leather quality. It's not that great, and it kind of stings because I have the 2011 pair and the leather on those wasn't that great either. So I pretty much have two pairs of True Blue 3s with whack leather on them. I can get past that. It's not that big of a deal. Sometimes that happens with Jordans. Aside from the leather, they look awesome. I'm feeling the shape. They look great on feet. So at number 10, the Jordan 3 True Blue. At number 9, I've got a pair of sneakers that probably isn't on anyone else's list. We've got some Vans, the old school checkerboard joints. So this summer I was all about Vans. I got like 5 or 6 different pairs. The checkerboard pattern is definitely something that caught my eye, and these dropped. I thought it was an awesome sneaker for only 60 bucks. I didn't hesitate, I copped them. Since then, they've sold out and they're actually reselling. But I love how toned down the checkerboard pattern is. It's kind of faded on there. And then you still have that classic black and white old school colorway. I'm definitely going to continue to wear these all the time. So at number 9, the Vans old school checkerboard. All right, and at number 8, we've got the Colette, Ronnie Fieg, and Puma collaboration on the disc model. There will always be a pair of Pumas that are on my top 10 list. It's one of my favorite brands, and I think that anytime Puma and Ronnie Fieg link up, they do a great job, and I don't think that this was any surprise how clean these turned out. The disc model is not one of my favorite Puma models. The Suede Mid, Suede Low, the Blaze of Glory, the R698, I like those all more than I do the disc, just because I'm not a fan of the disc on the front. You know, I think it would look a little bit cleaner without them. But with that said, you know, it's a laceless sneaker, and you can tighten them up with this knob, and Ronnie Fieg managed to make these still look clean even with that panel on the top of the tongue. So I think these turned out awesome. I like the colorway. I like the whole collection. I'm always a fan of what Ronnie Fieg is doing. He's definitely an inspiration in sneakers, clothing, and a lot of other things. And I thought this whole package was dope. Puma sent these to me a little bit early, which was an awesome look on their part. So it was really cool to be able to show these to you guys a little bit early this year. They had to make the list at number 8, Ronnie Fieg, Puma, Colette. All right, next up, I've got another pair of Jordans, and I can't believe that they pulled these off, but they did. We've got the Jordan 1 Low swooshless. As you can see, there is no Nike swoosh on these on either side. Very, very minimal branding. And then you have this colorway, which is super unique. You don't see this color on Jordan retro models. There's a lot of reasons why I like these. One, the leather quality is nice. It's tumbled all throughout and it's soft. You've got suede on the inner lining. Just all the materials are on point. Just because of how unique they are, they had to make my list. These were a summertime banger. Next up, we got a sneaker that I never even really showed to you guys. I put them in a lookbook. That was about it. There was a couple reasons why that was, but we've got the Yeezy 350 Boost version 2 in Beluga Gray. Had to throw these on the list as well. I've worn them a couple times, and this colorway is definitely my favorite out of all of the V2 models. It's the most unique in my opinion. I don't know why they dropped 4 different black colorways. That was a little bit odd, but I love the combination here. As soon as I saw pictures of these, I'm like, those are crazy. I absolutely need them. I struck out on Adidas, and then a subscriber was nice enough to bless me with these. This orange stripe is so much more vibrant than it probably looks on video and in pictures. Like, it is bright orange. Everything about this model is a true upgrade from the first 350s, and I still think that this is going to be the best colorway out of the entire set. They're going to drop new 350s at some point that are updated, and when people look back, I definitely think that these are going to be the best ones. I wear a lot of gray, as I tell you guys in so many videos, and with these being mostly gray, aside from that orange color hit, I had to have them in my collection and they had to be on this list. Narrowing it down to 10 sneakers was really hard, but narrowing it down to top 5 is even harder. So at number 5 is a classic Jordan sneaker that I was waiting for to return in this exact form. We've got the white cement 4s with that Nike Air on the back. Had to be in my top 5, man. I was anticipating this shoe big time. So they dropped back in, I think it was 2012, 2011, I forget, forgive me. And I had a pair. I sold them after a year. I had to get rid of them. I was like, this leather is so doo-doo. It was plastic. Like, it was literally the worst leather I've ever seen on a Jordan sneaker. It hurt to walk in them. They looked like crap. I had to get rid of them. I'm like, this is crazy that I have to get rid of these right now. This colorway is amazing. It's so clean. It's the best Jordan 4 in my opinion. Like, not even a question. This is my favorite Jordan 4. So I was waiting for it to come back with nice leather. It did. I have no complaints with the leather that's on here. And then as a bonus, it's got that Nike Air on the back tab. So at number 5, Jordan 4 white cement. Okay, next up is a pair of Adidas sneakers that proved to be very hard to find. We've got the Adidas Ultra Boost in cream or chalk, however you want to say it. I've said both and people get mad, so cream, chalk, Adidas Ultra Boost, and I love the off-white color on these. Another YouTuber, TMCII is his channel name. He was in a Champ Sports and they had these, and he hit me up and was like, hey, I can get these to you for retail if you want them. And I was like, yes, I will definitely take those. So this is definitely one of the most sought after Ultra Boosts in 2016. Let me know down in the comment section what your favorite Ultra Boost of 2016 was. I might be wrong with these. Some people might like the all whites or the Chinese New Year or whatever it is. Let me know down in the comment section what your favorite Ultra Boost was. At number 3, we've got a pair of Nikes. These are the Air Force 1 Mid Vachetta Tans. So these released through Nike Lab, and this colorway definitely caught my eye the most. I love tan sneakers. I love off-white sneakers, and the pure tan color of this upper just sold me. Premium leather on here. Air Force Ones made a strong comeback in 2016. I've always been a fan of them. This is actually my second favorite Nike Air Force One release of the year. The first would be the linen Kith Miami exclusive joints that I was not able to get. Those definitely would have been number 2 or number 3, but because I don't have those, these are going to take its place. Still a solid sneaker. I wore them a lot. Nike did a really great job with these, and I'm waiting for the other colorways to go on sale. But for now, the Vachetta Tan colorway does the trick. So at number 3, some Air Force One mids. Alright, and at number 2, I've got something special from Jordan Brand. These are the Air Jordan 4 Pinnacle Obsidians. And these absolutely had to be on the list this high up for sure, because this is my favorite from the Pinnacle series that's ever dropped. Hands down. I had my eye on these, and Jordan Brand actually held me down and sent these over. Definitely the best thing they've ever sent me, in my opinion. They've sent me some nice stuff. I'm not talking shit, but this is definitely the best thing that's ever hit my mailbox from them, because for one, it's so unique. The whole Pinnacle thing I'm kind of hit or miss on. I was not really a fan of any of the ones, but then all the 4s look pretty fire. This one being my favorite hands down because of the leather quality. It's amazing. It has this quilted navy obsidian leather all on the upper. You really don't see any other sneakers from Jordan Brand that look like this. All of the stitching patterns are different. You really have to see this shoe up close to appreciate it. And then for the metal accents, they chose a rose gold, which is such a cool combination in my opinion. I thought the square leather laces were a nice touch. Inner leather lining is great. Quilted footbed, like these things are just so hard. Such a nice job by Jordan Brand. So there you go, number 2, the Air Jordan 4 Pinnacle Obsidian. Alright, you know what's up. We're down to the last sneaker. Number 1, this should be no surprise to any of you. This shoe is the best from this designer. Not even a question in my opinion. Kanye West absolutely bodied the 750 in gray and gum with a glow outsole. best Yeezy to drop, hands down in my opinion. It's not even close. Like, I really don't think any of the other 750s are as good as these are. I needed these. Like, I really needed these. I'm a fan of everything about this shoe. Its high fashion look, the strap, the colorway, everything, man. 350s are nice, but there's a lot of other sneakers out there that look pretty similar to them. Nothing looks like these. If you're into sneakers, you know what these are, and that's something that I think is really cool about them. There's some other colorways I want, but I don't have. I'm okay with it because this one's my favorite. So they had to be on the list. At number 1, the Adidas Yeezy Boost 750 Gray Gum. No questions asked. You guys probably knew this was going to be number 1. Let me know down in the comment section what your favorite sneaker for 2016 was. You don't have to tell me the whole list. I just want to know what your favorite sneaker for 2016 was. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely hit that thumbs up button for me one time. Subscribe if you're new. 2016 was a really awesome year for me and for this channel. I appreciate the support as always, man. Like, I really do appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you continue to do so. If you're not following me on Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat, it's Eddie Wynn Kicks. Go ahead and do that. Have a safe New Year's. Hopefully I get this video up before New Year's. With that said though, I have like 3 or 4 sneakers coming in that probably could have made this list. That's what makes this tough. But I still wanted to get this out there in December before it's too late. That's a wrap though. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.